I'm Courtney and this is Jacob.
Welcome to another Blue and White video.
Today we will be putting out 3 special interviews.
The first interview is with our 7th grade English teacher, Ms. Haig, who's interviewed by Brooklyn.
Hey Wildcats, today I'm here with Ms. Haig. We chose her because she's an amazing reading teacher. I have a couple questions to ask her today. What's your favorite part about teaching reading?
My most favorite part about teaching reading is that I can expose kids to a world that is only out there through books, whether it be fantasy, maybe it's historical fiction. It's just a really fun class to teach.
Where did you attend college?
I started out, I was at TJC in Tyler, and I was in a medical program, and then I changed my mind and transferred to A&M in Commerce.
When did you start teaching, and what made you want to teach at Rains?
I started teaching a little over 20 years ago. The reason that I chose to move to Rains was because I wanted my daughter to go to school here because I think it's a great school.
What's your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part of the day is just getting to know the kids. I like standing out in the hall and seeing all the kids and visiting with them.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I usually spend that with my family. I like to go see my daughter play softball. I enjoy working out in my flower beds, and I enjoy exercising.
Thank you for your time today, Ms. Haig. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
I love how engaged she gets with her students.
I bet she has a lot of fun in her free time with her family and watching her daughter's softball games. The second interview is with the Athlete of the Week, who is interviewed by Abby.
Hey Wildcats, this is Abigail interviewing Josie for Athlete of the Week. What are 3 reasons you like being a part of the basketball team?
Number 1 is I just love the hustle and running down and back on the court and just being there. And number 2, all the girls, I just love having them with me and how we communicate with each other, and the teamwork is awesome. And number 3 is the coaches, and I just love how they cooperate with us, and it's just...
What is your favorite part about playing basketball games?
My favorite part is probably being with the girls on the team and us working together and how we work so well together and just, being there for each other and stuff.
How do your teammates make practice fun?
There are some times in practice where we have to be serious and actually do the stuff, but there are also times where we can joke around and have fun and
What is the best part about playing basketball?
In my opinion, I think it's being on the court and giving it your all and just being there and playing.
What is your favorite sports quote?
What I've been going by is playing with your heart on the court and giving it your all and always doing your best and giving 100%.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
She must have a real deep love for basketball.
I love her dedication to the basketball team.
The final interview is with our 8th grade technology teacher, Ms. Peoples, who's interviewed by Avery.
Cats, my name is Avery, and today I'm here with Ms. Peoples, our 8th grade tech teacher.
Hello.
Ms. Peoples, what is your goal for your 8th graders this year?
Oh gosh, my goal for my 8th graders. My goal in technology is to teach you as much technology the first semester as I can. Some of that is 3D printing, advanced Google Docs, Google spreadsheets. We get into effective technical writing, lots of those different things. And that's first semester. And so second semester, we get into college and career readiness. And college and career readiness not only prepares you for high school, but it also gives you some of the knowledge that you're going to need to make choices for college. And all of that happens so fast in the next 4 years. And so we talk about endorsements starting next month, just kind of transitioning into college and career readiness. Endorsements are required by the state of Texas. It's kind of a career path in high school. And so we get into that, and Ms. Penny, who's the high school counselor, comes over here, and she works with us in developing your high school schedule for the next 4 years. And so it's very exciting talking about careers and, your future And so that's my goal for my 8th graders, is to give them a great start for the next 4 years of their lives in high school.
That's amazing goals for us. Now, how do you get your students to have a good mindset on themselves and others?
Well, a lot of that has to do with, it changes day by day. But every day is encouraging and providing them a workspace that they feel comfortable and safe in. And so that's my goal every day in preparing my students and their mindset for the day. Some days go as planned, some days don't go as planned, and so you adjust as a teacher to all the different situations that happen day by day.
Where did you go to college, and in the future, do you plan on going back to college?
Oh, good question. So I went to college at the University of Central Missouri. That is located pretty much in Central Missouri, in Warrensburg, Missouri. And I actually started college because I wanted to get into computers, and I loved art. And so I knew that I wasn't going to make it as an illustrator. A degree in art is great for a lot of people. It wasn't for me because I wanted to make a little bit of money, and then I ended up in teaching. But so I started college with a graphic arts degree in mind, and I actually graduated with a degree in graphic arts management and technology. And then it was like about a year and a half after graduation, I was working in as a graphic designer at a commercial printing company doing yearbooks. And I was actually recruited to teach at a college, and I taught graphic arts, and that's where my teaching began back in 2000 at a college campus, and I taught there for 7 years. And that's how I got into teaching, and then eventually got my certifications for all of that. So then when we moved to Texas in 2008, I got out of teaching and went back into, the field and worked at an engineering company, and then later on ended up back at a printing company, and then went back into teaching. So my love for teaching has always been there, and it's always been a draw for me because of you guys, because of the students. So
That's amazing.
And, as far as future, I could see myself maybe going back. I love school. I love learning. So that's a possibility.
That's pretty cool. Do you have any goals for you as yourself for a teacher in your personal life?
Oh, absolutely. I think every year teachers evaluate how the year went and how they see their future classroom. How can I prepare better for my students? And so lots of goals. And that's why we do professional development every year, especially we get to choose a lot of those. So that lines up with what our dreams are, or what we feel like we need most to better ourselves for our students.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. What is your favorite time of the day and why?
Oh, I love mornings because I'm a morning person. And so that's when I, am more energized, and, the students are either like me, morning students, or they're not. And so I love picking on the ones that aren't. But, and then the afternoon, because the students are excited about going home. But, in between, it's all fun. So I love it all.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person. If you won $1 million, what would you do with it and why?
I wouldn't stop teaching because I love my job. And I have lots of things that I would spend my money on. But, mostly I think that my heart is in giving, so I think I'd be a giver. I've always wanted a lot of land, and so I think that, and, I think I probably would stay here and look for land. And, there's little different things that everybody has, but I think that's one of mine. I think I'd be a giver, and I would be able to have, be able to make those choices, financial, dreams come true like that.
That's pretty amazing. Well, that's all I have for you today, Ms. Peoples. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for your time too, Avery.
Thank you.
I love her readiness for the classes every day. Thank you all for watching our weekly blue and white video.
Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Is it working?